If you have too many interests and people keep telling you to focus on just one thing, this is for you. If your life feels like a collection of half-finished ideas, projects you were once deeply obsessed with, skills you learned just enough to understand and then quietly walked away from, you probably feel something most people never talk about. Shame. Not loud shame, silent shame. Because somewhere inside, you keep asking yourself, why can't I just stick to one thing like everyone else? People label you quickly, unfocused, undisciplined, unstable, confused. Some even say you lack willpower. And after hearing this enough times, you slowly start believing it. You begin to feel like an imposter everywhere you go. Not expert enough to belong with specialists, not beginner enough to start fresh, always somewhere in between. But psychology tells a completely different story. What feels like chaos in your life is not a defect, it's a response. A response to a world that no longer rewards certainty. Your brain isn't failing to commit, it's refusing to lock itself into a fragile future. For most of modern history, success followed one simple rule. Pick one skill, go deep, stay there for decades. That system worked because the world was stable. Industries changed slowly. Careers lasted a lifetime. If you mastered one thing, you were safe. It was a predictable world. But look around now. Jobs disappear. Skills expire. Technology rewrites entire careers overnight. The rules change constantly. And here's the important part. Your conscious mind might ignore it, but your nervous system already knows it. So it adapts. That's why you drift. One phase, you're obsessed with technical skills. Another phase, it's fitness. Then creativity. Then philosophy. Then business. To outsiders, this looks random, messy, unfocused. But internally, something else is happening. You're collecting perspectives. You're understanding how different systems work. You're building range. This isn't weakness, it's intelligence preparing for uncertainty. Psychology calls this pattern the M-shaped mind. Not one straight path, not one narrow identity, but multiple pillars of depth connected by curiosity. You try to build everything at the same time. Multiple goals, multiple identities, multiple futures. That's when burnout hits. Not because you're weak, but because you're misusing your design. M-shaped people don't grow all at once. They grow in seasons, one focus at a time, one chapter at a time. When a season ends, it doesn't mean you quit. It means that layer is complete. Nothing is wasted. Everything compounds. And there's one final reason your many interests matter. Nature survives through redundancy. If one system fails, another takes over. Your skills work the same way. If one career path collapses, you pivot. If one industry dies, you adapt. If one identity breaks, you rebuild. That makes you resilient. That makes you hard to replace. That makes you future-proof. So, stop apologizing for not being just one thing. Those unfinished interests weren't failures. They were training grounds. They were experiments. They were preparation. You were never meant to live inside a single box. You were built to connect worlds and move forward when others get stuck. If this finally explains you, drop a heart in the comments. And if you want more psychology like this, subscribe and check the link in the description. You're not behind. You're built different.